Hey everyone, today we're diving into ISO 13485, the gold standard for quality management systems (QMS) in the medical device industry. If you're curious about what it is, why it matters, and how it works, stick around. This is going to be super informative. Let's get started. What is ISO 13485? ISO 13485 is an international standard created by the International Organization for Standardization, ISO. It's designed specifically for medical devices, think surgical tools, diagnostic machines, implants, or other medical equipment. This standard outlines a quality management system for the design, development, manufacturing, distribution, and servicing of these devices. The main goal? To make sure medical devices are safe, effective, and high quality, protecting patients and meeting customer expectations. It's a must-have for companies in the medical device industry to compete in global markets, comply with regulations, and build trust with customers by ensuring consistent quality. A brief history of ISO 13485. Let's take a quick look at how ISO 13485 came to be. 1996. The first version of ISO 13485 was introduced, laying the foundation for quality management in the medical device industry. 2003. The second edition came out with a stronger focus on regulatory compliance and risk management. 2016. The current third edition was launched, incorporating a risk-based approach and aligning with modern regulations like the EU MDR. ISO 13485 is inspired by ISO 9001, the General Quality Management Standard, but it's tailored specifically for medical devices, emphasizing patient safety, regulatory compliance, and detailed documentation. Benefits of ISO 13485. So, why should a company go for ISO 13485 certification? Here are the top benefits in simple terms. Global market access. This certification is recognized worldwide, helping you sell your products in international markets. Better processes. It helps you review and improve your manufacturing and operational processes. Increased efficiency. Fewer mistakes and defects mean lower production costs and a smoother supply chain. Regulatory compliance. It aligns with regulations like the FDA, USA, EU MDR, Europe, and DCGI, India. Enhanced safety and effectiveness. Your devices will meet high safety and performance standards, which is critical for patients. Customer trust. Certification shows your commitment to quality and safety, boosting confidence among customers. Who needs ISO 13485? This standard is for any organization involved in the medical device industry, including companies designing or manufacturing medical devices, suppliers providing components, raw materials, or services like sterilization, calibration, or maintenance, distributors or importers bringing medical devices to market. Whether you're a small startup or a large corporation, if you're in the medical device space, ISO 13485 is crucial. The structure of ISO 13485, the 8 main clauses, explained. Now, let's break down the 8 main clauses of ISO 13485. These form the core of the standard, and understanding them is key to implementing it. Let's dive in with a simple and comprehensive explanation. 1. Scope. What it's about. This clause explains that ISO 13485 is all about creating a quality management system for medical devices and related services. It ensures your organization consistently meets customer and regulatory requirements. The standard applies to every stage: design, production, storage, distribution, installation, and servicing. Patient safety and device effectiveness are top priorities. There's a strong focus on risk management and regulatory compliance unique to medical devices. Example: a company making surgical implants must prove their products are safe and meet regulatory standards. 2. Normative reference. This section refers to ISO 9001, 2015 as the foundation for ISO 13485. However, ISO 13485 has stricter requirements tailored for medical devices, like documentation and risk management. Key point: unlike ISO 9001, which focuses on customer satisfaction, ISO 13485 prioritizes patient safety and compliance. 3. Terms and definitions. This clause defines key terms used in the medical device industry, such as medical device, any device used for diagnosis, treatment, or prevention. Risk management, the process of identifying and controlling risks. Sterilization, ensuring devices are free from contamination. These definitions ensure everyone speaks the same language. 4. Quality management system. This clause lays the foundation for your QMS and has two key parts. 4.1 General requirements. You need to create, implement, and maintain an effective QMS. Control processes, provide resources, and monitor performance regularly. Use a risk-based approach for every process. Example: a company must document its manufacturing process and conduct regular audits to ensure compliance. 4.2 Documentation. Create a quality manual detailing your QMS. Maintain a device file for each medical device, including its description, intended use, labeling, manufacturing process, storage, distribution, and servicing details. Control all documents and records, ensuring changes are approved. Example: for a pacemaker, the device file should include its design, testing, and sterilization details. 5. Management responsibility. Top management plays a huge role in making the QMS successful. This clause has 6 subsections. 5.1 Management commitment. Leaders must show commitment to the QMS and communicate customer and regulatory needs to the team. 5.2 Customer focus. Ensure customer and regulatory requirements like product safety are met. 5.3 Quality policy. Create a quality policy aligned with your organization's goals and set quality objectives. 5.4 Planning. Set quality objectives and plan the QMS, like reducing defect rates. 5.5 Responsibility and communication. Define roles, responsibilities, and ensure clear communication within the organization. 5.6 Management review. Regularly review the system, including internal audits, customer feedback, and improvement suggestions. Example: management should hold quarterly meetings to discuss QMS performance, audit results, and customer complaints. 6. Resource management. Proper resource management is critical for a successful QMS. This clause has 4 parts. 6.1 Provision of resources. Provide necessary resources like manpower, equipment, and budget to implement the QMS effectively. 6.2 Human resources. Ensure employees are educated, trained, and experienced. 6.3 Infrastructure. Maintain buildings, equipment, and support services like transport. 6.4 Work environment. Control the work environment, like ensuring cleanliness to prevent contamination, which is critical for medical devices. Example: maintain a sterile room for manufacturing surgical tools to avoid contamination. 7. Product realization. This clause covers the process of creating your product and has 6 subsections. 7.1 Planning of product realization. Plan product development, including quality objectives, resources, and verification. 7.2 Customer-related processes. Understand customer requirements, regulatory needs, and training needs. 7.3 Design and development. Plan the design, define inputs like user needs and outputs like specifications. Review, verify, and validate the design. Control and document design changes. 7.4 Purchasing. Select suppliers, verify purchased products, and keep records. 7.5 Production and service provision. Control production processes, maintain sterilization records, and establish servicing procedures. 7.6 Control of monitoring and measurement equipment. Calibrate equipment and ensure accuracy. Example: for an MRI machine, validate the design and document the manufacturing process. 8. Measurement, analysis, and improvement. This clause focuses on monitoring and improving the QMS with 5 subsections. 8.1 General. Establish processes for monitoring and improvement. 8 point to monitoring and measurement. Collect customer feedback and complaints. Conduct regular internal audits. Monitor products and processes. 8.3 Control of non-conforming product. Identify and control defective products, like recalling or reworking them. 8.4 Analysis of data. Analyze data to check system effectiveness, like defect rates or customer satisfaction. 8.5 Improvement. Fix issues, corrective action, and prevent future problems, preventive action. Example: if a batch of syringes is defective, quarantine it and perform a root cause analysis. Key points about ISO 13485. Risk management. Risk management is a cornerstone of ISO 13485. You need to identify and mitigate risks in every process to ensure patient safety. This aligns closely with ISO 14971, the standard for risk management in medical devices. Example: conduct a risk analysis to ensure an implant's material is compatible with the human body. Regulatory compliance. ISO 13485 helps you align with regulations like the FDA, USA, EU MDR, Europe, and DCGI, India. While regulations vary by country, this standard provides a common framework. Audits and certification. To get certified, you'll need an audit from an accredited certification body. These audits happen annually, with recertification every 3 years. Regular internal audits are also required to stay compliant. ISO 13485 versus ISO 9001. ISO 9001 is for general industries, while ISO 13485 is specific to medical devices. ISO 13485 focuses more on regulatory compliance and patient safety. Documentation and risk management requirements are stricter in ISO 13485. How to implement ISO 13485? Here's a quick roadmap to implement ISO 13485. 1. Gap analysis. Compare your current processes with ISO 13485 requirements. 2. Develop QMS. Create a quality manual, procedures, and work instructions. 3. Training. Train employees on ISO 13485 and the QMS. 4. Internal audit. Conduct internal audits to check your system. 5. Certification audit. Get audited by an accredited body for certification. 6. Continuous improvement. Use feedback and audits to improve your system. Challenges in implementing ISO 13485. Documentation. Maintaining detailed documents and records can be time-consuming. Training. Employees need regular training to stay compliant. Cost. Certification and audits can be expensive, especially for small companies. Regulatory changes. Keeping up with different countries' regulations can be tough. Conclusion. ISO 13485 is a powerful framework for ensuring the quality and safety of medical devices. It helps organizations improve processes, reduce costs, and meet global standards. With its 8 main clauses, it provides a systematic approach to cover every aspect of medical device production. If you're in the medical device industry, this certification could be a game changer for your business. What do you think? Are you working in the medical device industry or planning to get ISO 13485 certified? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. See you in the next video.